Salutations. Slim Style on the Riverwalk. It's a real beautiful day. But supreme success is the only thing that is going to make you feel better. So I understand, that people go through a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm watching growth. Now I got on my 10 and black, 10 and blue, navy blue Air Maxes. Buddy got on some black and orange Air Maxes with an orange shirt that say friends. Can y'all see him down there? I don't know. Let me see. I thought it was a dude, but it looked like when I say that, you know what I'm saying? When you first turned the corner, I could see the orange and black shoes matching with the t-shirt. And it was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, they match. But in order for you to have your stuff matching like that, in order for you to have your things laid out, in order for you to have your cars and your clothes and everything, up to point to where you want it to be, you're gonna have to be successful. You're gonna have to be on the verge of working hard. Like the individuals that I'm seeing that like work the hardest and stuff, put their business first. Those are the individuals that end up being successful. Those are the individuals that end up being sought after. Every woman wants resources, man. Every single woman. They ain't wrong for wanting resources. They not wrong for wanting to know that you're gonna be able to take care of them, foot the bill, you know what I'm saying? And not just right now, but for the long haul. And then, depending on how they talk, some of them gonna think generationally, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be able to take care of our children and our children's children? It ain't wrong for them to think like that. So you gotta have, they say good vibes, better view. If you got good vibes, you're gonna get better views. So true, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to take care of yourself, and you're gonna have to be able to take care of her. Now, even if you're not, I don't want y'all just splurging on bros, you know what I mean? I don't want y'all just, you know what I'm saying, throwing your money away, you understand? I want you to, find individuals that like you, you know what I'm saying, that you like first, and then those are the individuals that you can take out down. Are you gonna, sometimes you're gonna waste bread, you know what I mean? Being able to pick and choose, because typically is the man that pays and stuff like that. But I understand, and for the newcomers, I just want y'all to get into some action. I just want y'all to get into some conversation. I just want y'all to get, get at the business. So if it's I'm seeing like a crowded boat like this, man. As soon as you are coming to get on the boat, or coming to get on the dock, or coming to get on the, you need to be, you know what I'm saying, synced in on your radar. You know what I'm saying? Where are the beautiful women at? Like in your mind, you're not saying it out loud, but in your mind, you know what I mean. You need to recognize so that you can, be preactive. You know what I'm saying? Not reactive. You can go and take a seat by her, or you can, you know what I'm saying, ask her before y'all get on the boat. Hey, are you here with anybody? You know what I'm saying? Because you might want to have a conversation and buy a drink or two, or you know what I'm saying. This is how you enjoy yourself, but all these things, man, get some money up first, bro. Like for real. If I could say anything to the guys, get some money up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're working out. Make sure you're keeping yourself fit, healthy. And especially if you ain't got a lot of money, bro, and you a fat ass or something, man, bro, violating the game, man. That's the first thing you start with. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you laying in the bed and you doing crunches and shit in the bed, man. You better, you know what I'm saying? I do that sometimes too. You gotta start somewhere. So I read a segment that said, even if you gotta start bad, you know what I'm saying, at least you start. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to start working out, start increasing your vocabulary, start reading more books, start knowing about things and stuff. Man, I can tell a chick about shrooms, or if I want to, you know what I'm saying, like I met a chick yesterday that does sustainability. She wasn't an attorney. She had on these, you know what I'm saying, she was a business class, whatever she do in sustainability. And so I end up telling her my mission statement. Our mission statement is sustainability and conservation through music and art demonstration. She looked like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And she was the snow, you know what I'm saying? So she just looked, and I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, I got fruit trees and stuff in my backyard, and I've been on a sustainability campaign for quite some years now. But I got cherry trees, I got a pear tree, I got a peach tree, I got a couple apple trees, I got a prune, I'm not prune, peach, apple, pear, I said pear, cherry, apple, what's the other one? Plum, that's it. And plum tree, so she was like, oh, she said, and you're in Chicago? I said, yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? And this is all true. So y'all don't want to mislead people or nothing like that. The things that you're going to talk about, it needs to be true. You know what I'm saying? If you say you a software developer, damn it, you better be developing software. You know, and you got a lot of individuals, you know what I'm saying, that they think that the game is that they can lie and if that's your game, hey man, you know what I'm saying? More power to you, but this ain't right now probably for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm only manipulating individuals that's trying to manipulate me. You see what I'm saying? So, in a way, you know what I mean? Whether you think of it as manipulation and stuff like that or not, you know what I'm saying? When the chick is, you know what I mean? They putting on the makeup and eyeliner or the, you know what I'm saying, boob lifter and all this stuff. They manipulating their breasts. They manipulating that ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all kinds of techniques that men and women use. You feel me? It's just the verbiage that you use to express it, and it may not be as accepted. You know what I'm saying? To talk about these kinds of things and these techniques. Just like Buddy with the boat right here. Now, if I'm on my brother's yacht, we got the downstairs and stuff. But I know I can go buy one of these little ass boats today. Why haven't I done it? I didn't think about it. But damn, that'll help to, you know what I'm saying, if I did want to, you know, kick it with a female or something like that, that could just be me and her. And then from what I've seen on the docks and stuff like that, you know, you can have a very exciting time, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all you got to do is punch in the code and you go right on the dock. So I am in consideration of, you know, things like this and stuff like this. I'm in consideration of things like that, and you know, getting little pontoon boats or something like that. But really, shit, I seen the yacht. We can get a yacht. You know what I'm saying? Made, and my brother was, I can't even tell y'all the price, but he was trying to sell the yacht that we was on actually. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So he told me the prices, like, I'm like, oh. So, you know, all these things is in the making. You know, one day y'all might, you know, come out here and I might be on my yacht, like literally, for real, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the blood has but just to get in the realm of me being out here and being on the water and running the boat. And then he gonna tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, if I wanted to do the yacht the next day and shit, I gotta pay like, you know what I'm saying, a couple $100 on some gas. I'm like, damn, you feel me? So, man, listen, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta understand that, hey man, it ain't free. You gotta pay to play. You feel me? I'm like, man, this is my bro telling me, like, hey, because he gonna have to spend like the $600 on the gas. And so shit, if I'm gonna be on the yacht and I'm a man, now this the thing, he ain't asking the chicks that we was finna kick it with, he ain't asking them for $100 or $200, you see what I'm saying? But hey, perhaps we ought to, perhaps he might, perhaps we should. But these are the kinds of things that men have to think about. You gotta think about the logistics, you gotta think about the financial, you know what I'm saying, compensation or the financial, you know, dispensation, you know what I'm saying, to have fun. You usually dispensing money. You throwing money, you know what I'm saying, throwing the money, you take them to play games or, you know what I'm saying, a Fogle Day, whatever, or your vegetarianism, or, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all kinds of shit to do. And I can find 1,000 things to do as long as I got the thousands to spend up on doing it. So usually, and this is how it should be, you know what I'm saying, you need to be able to have the bread to have the fun. Why is it that I always get the women coming to me? Why is it that I can Uber their ass from wherever they at, whatever condo, to where I want them to be? Why? Because I got the bread to do the shit. That's why. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, they fucking just coming. No. They know I'm gonna pay for the meal. They know I'm gonna pay for the Uber. They know I'm gonna pay for the hotel. They know I'm gonna pay for the you know what I'm saying, whatever kind of libations, or you know what I'm saying, whatever we putting in the air. You know what I mean? Whatever they, you know what I'm saying, whatever kind of lemonade pills they want and all that bullshit crap. Like typically the man gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? Party pack of pills, like bro. You know what I'm saying? They want you to have everything, bro. You know? Yeah. So know what kind of girls you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If they like taking bumps and all that shit, bro, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, you got your fun girls, and if you a fun guy, but typically that's not gonna end in the way that you wanted to. And I can't say that because you can get her to do anything if she really like it. And so even if she a dope head or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, like, send this rehab or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Don't you be, listen, man, you can't be trying to get successful and shit, and your ass out here coked up, or you out here drunk, or you out, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna tell you, like, you better try your best to, oh, wait, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to see buddy right here. This is Pure Pepper right here. Man, listen, he got the dog, and the fucking dog got the little paws and all that shit like cut up. But down here, bro, cause this is check him out, bro. Check buddy ass out, bro. There ain't no kidding, man. Listen, that's how I'm coming out, bro. You feel me? And my dog gonna bite the shit out of you, like, for real. He trained and everything, but looking like it's fucking like some kind of exotic thing out of Europe. You know what I'm saying? I went in the fashion magazine. And I'm gonna have a hair color, cause my buddy, she colored the hair. So I have like a fucking purple mohawk streak or something, you know what I'm saying, on the fucking dogs, and with a little trim and stuff. Cause I seen how she do it. She just brush it on the ends of the dog. But I like that. That's the kind of stuff that you know, buddy them on the river here. Hey man, I seen when we was on the yacht and I walked the pier, I seen people with boats like this, but I seen somebody, they weren't on it, but they just had it. It was kind of in storage, and they had a flat. It was just like a flat. It was about 2.5 feet wide, and it was about maybe 8 feet long. And they just had like some paddle boards and stuff like that. So you don't have to have, like, you know what I'm saying, the most put together stuff sometime in order to have fun, which let me know, like, damn, even though you can get a yacht probably now, your ass could have been out there on a freaking paddle boat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't be going, like hunting or like nature, you know what I'm saying, like nature, but I would like to, you feel me? And so little things that you may be able to do, you know what I'm saying, you want to try to develop yourself, people or a community that do that stuff already, and then immerse yourself in the community, you know what I'm saying, keep in contact with them, see when they going to go paddle boat, see if they got some extra stuff, because sometimes they trying to upgrade, they'll sell you the one from 2 years ago, and that boy still got a lot of mileage on it, still, you know, so, y'all just be thinking about these kinds of things, but you're going to have to upgrade yourself. You gotta be focused on upgrading yourself. I'm seeing buddy right here walking, and he got a little camera and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And that camera, you can't see it, but the camera is a conversation piece. And so an upgrade is an upgrade is an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're learning a new skill that you can come out, creditsauce.com. credit-sauce.com. And whether you're learning a new skill or you want to improve upon the things you're doing, improve upon your body, improve upon your, you know what I'm saying, your vision to become the man that you know that you should be. This is the way you repay people. You know what I mean? If you were looked over, if, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like, you know, you were glanced over and you didn't receive the recognition that you so desire, man, success will get it for you. Success will get her a, success will get that bitch calling back, bro. Success will get her, you know what I'm saying, thinking about you. And she might not say nothing, It may come in the form of a couple likes on your picture from an ex. These things, it's the little things, you know what I'm saying? But I know little shit like that, it makes, you know how the Hulk be like, you know what I'm saying, like transforming and shit. I be feeling like I'm transforming into, you know, the good gracious werewolf that I am supposed to be. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Transforming into that tiger that you wanted to be. You feel me? Like, those are the things, those are the little bitty things, man. It ain't always gotta be big things, it's the little bitty things sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that'll have you inspired, and it'll take your mind to understand, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing better than I thought I would, but this ain't the end. You feel me? I gotta still increase, you know, my success. You know what I'm saying? By any measure. So, yeah. Hallelujah. See, that was a good stop, and they stopped too. They stopped to fix her foot. What was happening was her foot was dragging. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want her foot to go back and stuff like that while she was sleeping. The baby was kind of sleeping. She was a little bit big for the stroke. But hey man, and this is another thing. Remember I was telling you in the other videos, when you see something, check it right away. It becomes a part of who you are. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a part of who you are to say something right away. I don't care if they got offended. Damn it, fix her foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean it like that. I mean it in the most gracious way. But you know what I'm saying? I don't care if people get offended sometimes by the things that I say, because I'm going on the righteous path. I'm doing my best to tell what I believe is right, or what I believe is true, and what I believe that'll help men to, you know what I'm saying, become great. If we have great men, we'll have great families. Just made that up for you. Y'all pat me on my back for that. Hallelujah. Thank you. So yeah, man, you know, great men, right? Train great women, direct great women, and they can create great families. Yeah. So we gotta improve ourselves. And like I said, success, man. Success is the best taste of revenge that you will ever taste. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta put the credit sauce on there. You gotta put some of that success sauce on it. So the credit sauce actually gonna help you with this. Because you gotta be able to put yourself in the category where you can borrow money. You know what I mean? And this is for my, man, I'm trying to turn this into a credit lecture. You know what I'm saying? Man, for years I was wondering how I would be able to borrow the said money to invest in the business. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dan Pink. To buy a business. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do some acquisitions. To be able to, man, I've been calling this dude that I got trying to buy a laundromat for damn near 5 years, bro. No cap. I'm telling him, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this much saved up. Now I got this much saved up. I was like, oh man, you got any more that's got a, you know what I mean, but by such and such location? Like I even, then I done called the laundromat people that fix the laundry machines. I done called the people that fix the laundromat machines and had a correspondence with them. And so I'm constantly, even as of now, I can't get a HELOC because I already own my shit. I don't have no mortgage. Never had a mortgage. Praise the Lord. So I can't get no HELOC because I ain't never had no equity, no home, no line of credit on my credit. All I could do is a cash out refi. So I'm talking to people about that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm steady trying to go up, but sometimes we get comfortable. Sometimes, yeah, I got bread in my pocket. I go wherever I want down this business, whatever I want. Whatever I want, I can either swipe for it or pay for it right now. And I can take her or her with me. You know what I'm saying? And not think twice about it and never have to see their ass again. You feel me? But, damn, man, how long it's gonna take for that bread to get back in my account? You see what I'm saying? So, like, you know, if you on a 2 week, you know what I'm saying, or you get paid about with, like, that shit is not enough, bro. Not in this day and age. It ain't about just having fun no more. This shit is about survival. And the broad ain't gonna think like that. She not thinking, damn, we need some 5 acres and shit so we can keep some, you know what I'm saying, some guns and grenades and shit. This bitch ain't thinking about that. She thinking, Ella, or you know what I'm saying, maybe fucking TikTok. I don't know, man. All this shit they be doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they not thinking about that. Because if they were, they'd be calling your ass about it, trying to get you to come and help them in the land that they bought, or talking about the parcel. I'm the only one that I know out of all the females that I've been dealing with that have been trying to buy 5 to 10 to 20 to 40 acres, talking about sustainability, talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, develop this shit on the farm. And if they are talking about it, then that's what they doing. Like, that is what their life is and shit, because they realize that, you know what I'm saying, growing food or doing something like that. Like, if it's not a part of their life or something that they grown up, it's not something that they typically, I'm saying, that they dive into in order to, and at least for the one, you know what I'm saying, that I've seen. And I'm sure, you know, it's never an end all, tell all, end all, be all. You know what I mean? Tell all, be all, right? I'm not saying this is the only case. Of course, there's some farmer girls out there, but I'm in the city. And so, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting my jug in the city, I'm jugging in the city, I'm working in the city, but I'm trying to buy a farm. I'm attempting to get the stuff, and that shit hard, bro. Because it takes time and resources and attention to detail. It takes knowing where those things are. It takes mapping out, you know what I'm saying? When I studied Sun Tzu, I wrote down some things. How he was saying your back's supposed to be by the mountain, where the water is supposed to be, where the cattle and all that, like where the sun is supposed to be. You know, he got things mapped out that I have written down. But typically, it's on you to prepare for war in a time of peace. It's on the man to prepare for these things. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you're gonna wanna have fun, but you have to be about your business. When I say business, there's a plethora of different things that you need to be thinking about, that you need to be focused on, that you have to be wise about, and attempting to figure out about your life. You can help yourself by helping other people. And that's what I'm attempting to do right now. So, develop a community, develop other individuals who may have the same kind of goals, same kind of aspirations and stuff as you. Y'all can get together and y'all can lock in. Shout out to Tate. Shout out to Tate, Christian Tate, brother. You know, I'm like, man, I want land out in Romania. I want land out by DTD mentorship by my guy in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, by Dion. But I want land in Miami, by Kevo. They're like, man, I think about stuff like that. They may not even be thinking about farmland, but obviously, you know, if they got the bread, they ain't got to think too hard. They can just go buy the shit that I would like to acquire. And so I need to think about how it is to acquire more money so that I can be in the same position with them to be able to just acquire my stuff and not have to, you know what I'm saying, you know, penny pinch and stuff and put up my last in order to get these parcels of land or things that I desire. Lock in, y'all. Step style, stand on this river walk. I enjoy my talks. I think these talks are more therapeutic. You know what I mean? Talking with a therapist or trying to go, you know, tend to talk with a bro. You know what I mean? At least I'll be making somebody else's life better by providing this positive information. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Keep elevating. Keep going. Keep doing the things that you're supposed to do in order to, you know, put yourself on the upward path. In order to catapult yourself to that next level. And that's what it's about. Mass growth, right? Quantum leaps. You feel me? Salutations, man. Step style on this river walk. I love y'all. Ain't thinking nothing else right now, but I'll come back with something. Peace and blessings.